Hi guys, this is going to be a weekend reading for today, September 8th, and tomorrow, Sunday the 9th. And you guys know that tomorrow, 9/9, is going to be the new moon in Virgo. It's a very big deal. The energies are insane right now. There is a lot of energetic shifts happening. And I know a lot of you guys can feel this tower energy. You know, a lot of us this week have been hit severely with this tower energy at the last second. Myself included. And it's always on purpose. The tower is always a gift. Before I go any further, this is just a disclaimer that I swear in all of my readings, and if swearing does offend you, please click the fuck off now. This is a very crucial time period. As you guys know, I have felt that the Pisces full moon is connected to this new moon in Virgo. It's some type of a gateway that we have. It's going to open up a portal, a vortex of sorts. And it would make perfect sense that, you know, Saturn going direct on the 6th, which was just 2 days ago, you know, has been causing a lot of this, I want to use quote unquote tower energy. And it's because, you know, Saturn is the Lord of karma. And Saturn being in retrograde for the past 5 months has been about us learning our karmic lessons. And he wants to know, have you learned your lessons? You know, it's almost like a final lap around the racetrack one more time to test you to see if you've learned anything. And he doesn't want to hear the words come out of your motherfucking mouth. He wants to see actions that you've actually learned. You know, what ends up happening is if we don't learn our karmic lessons, our abundance becomes stalled because we are not in alignment with our soul purpose and our soul mission. We are not vibrating high. If you vibrate low, you can't get your abundance. You have to become a perfect match frequency wise to it, vibrationally. You know, everything is about energy. Okay, now I want to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a special reading just for the Virgo new moon, but I'm not going to do that in this reading. I'm going to do one separately. So for this particular reading, let's go ahead and get started. Remember, this is general. It's not going to resonate with every person, okay? If it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Remember now, energy is fluid and time is an illusion. So just because it's dated for this weekend doesn't mean that it's just for this weekend. It may have already happened. May happen next week. Might be the energy that you're going to feel for the entire month of September. Take it as it resonates. Okay, here we go. Spirit, what messages do you have? What messages do you have? What messages do you have for us? Wow, the sun. The sun. Jesus Christ. The lovers. Wow. This is going to end up being a twin flame reading. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Wow. The first card was the sun, but we also have the moon. Jesus Christ, it couldn't be any more opposite energies, right? The sun and the moon. What is hidden will come to light. I mean, the truth will set you free. The truth is freedom. It's about illumination. The sun is about growing. You know, it's growth, it's expansion, it's healing. There is a lot of healing that is coming from this. You know, this energy right here, this Four of Cups, which is that of unrequited love. It could have been a lot of people's karmic lessons recently. You know, the thing is that if you're too thirsty and you drink from every cup, it's how the fuck you get poisoned. A lot of people had a lot of options here. Seven of Cups. A lot of options, a lot of confusion. They may have chosen wrong. You choose wrong, you get poisoned. You choose wrong, you bite the apple. You choose wrong, no abundance. Okay, that's how it works. Abundance only comes if you learn your lessons. Saturn wants to know, what did you learn? Okay, now this is for you or the person you're fucking with. Oh, now the energy with this sun and the moon. Now, the sun is also about harvest. It's harvest time, right? It's the happiest card in the entire deck, the sun. The moon is about illusionary things too. So some things could be an illusion. Tricks. Tricking you. Testy. Meeting people that are presenting themselves as one thing, but it's really another. I apologize if the camera's shaking. Sometimes my camera holder doesn't shake and sometimes it does. I don't know. I apologize, guys. Things that are hidden are coming to light for sure. If you're in a third-party situation with this Three of Cups, that would come to light also. A lot of you guys have to be careful that that's not your karmic lesson too. Entertaining crumbs. As you guys know, my saying, 7.5 billion people in this world, we don't accept crumbs. Crumbs would be if someone's not giving you their all. Crumbs would be you seeing red flags and still proceeding because you think that this is what you want. But if the universe tells you differently, it's not. It's not your cup, right? People say, how do I know if I'm on the wrong path? How do I know if I'm not learning my lesson? Well, you would know because abundance would be stalled. That's your first indication. Sorry, hold on. I had to take a puff from my inhaler. Sorry. Abundance would be stalled. This is how you would know, okay? Things don't pan out, basically. Now, with the Lovers, there is a decision here that needs to be made in love, very specifically. The Lovers is also very symbolic for possible twin flames, twin souls, infinite lovers, infinite souls, whatever, however you want to word it. You guys know I don't like the terminology. I don't like the labels because, you know, from Spirit directly, they've very much so from, you know, last year told me it's not about the labels. It's not. You have the Hierophant, spirituality. Hierophant is also commitment. This is something that's blessed and divine. You know, the twin flame journey is that of pre-written. Twins have a mission. That's why the abundance that they will have in this lifetime is so huge. It's also just because you vibrate that high. You learn all your karmic lessons. There is no other way. Abundance is your birthright, so to speak, okay? Now, this is going to be a very big time period for decisions. Decisions here need to be made, and it's going to be a make or break, okay? Because if you make a decision and it goes to show that you did not learn your lesson, I don't know what ends up happening. I don't know if you get a second chance at this, you know, to be honest. I don't know. This is shit that we don't know. We can go ahead and, you know, predict. Yeah, see, 5 of Swords. Be very careful. You do not choose a cup that is poisoned. 5 of Swords is fuckery. 5 of Swords is, you know, could be also selfishness too. You know, being selfish, wanting only what you want. But is it for your greater good, or is it because you think you know better? This is also people being manipulative to you. This can also be sometimes about not knowing when to surrender. You see the 2 people in the background? They're walking away. The battle is done. There is no more fight. This motherfucker right here got a smirk on his face. He got 3 swords. What the fuck are you going to do with that? It's about not knowing when to put the swords down. Manipulative energy here. Be very careful, okay? You have a lot of options. Be careful what you choose. That's going to be really one of the biggest tests, is presenting you with all of these different options and trying to see what you have learned. Are we trusting our instincts? Are we trusting our gut? What are we doing? Are we taking what we've learned and using them as tools, or are we just throwing everything out the fucking window? Did you come this close to being this? Your feet is on the other side of, you know, the finish line. You're literally right there. All you have to do is walk over. And are you going to throw everything out the window when you're that close? Okay. You have the 8 of Wands and the the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is something new starting up, a new beginning. It's communication of something new also, and it's definitely communication. 8 of Wands, communication of something. Communication's happening. Something could be communicated here that is fuckery, though. Somebody's trying to, I almost feel like somebody's trying to present something to you that is not what it seems. Testy. It feels very testy. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If some of you guys are this sign, or you're fucking with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, be very careful. Now the Queen of Cups can also be someone that's very open and receptive to receiving love, but we're talking about here this fuckery. Be careful, that's not who you fucking with, okay? That's who's not, you know, presenting you with a cup that's poisoned. You have here the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is about waiting for our ships to come in, right? Knowing that all of the work that you've put in, this is the abundance on its way. You're gonna stand here forever if you don't get your shit together. Okay, because the abundance only comes if we learn our lesson. And look, the Magician. The Magician is about as above, so below. A lot of planetary bullshit going on up above. I shouldn't say bullshit, but I mean, it feels like it. Everything always happens as it should. The Magician reminds us again about the tools that you have to create your reality. You have all of these tools, Don't fucking put them in your pocket and go and just do bullshit shenanigans. What did you learn? Use that and apply that in this new cycle. Otherwise, you get no motherfucking abundance. You'll be sitting around watching everybody else, right? This can also be for your masculines. Page of Swords is about spying. Spying, it can be little bits of communication. It could be immature communication too. Yeah, it is definitely fuckery. Seven of Swords, be very careful. Somebody here, or different people, I don't know who it is, they have multiple options of cups. Be very careful you don't choose, because some of the cups here are 5 and 7 of Swords. It's two of the worst energies that you can have, because it's mind games, manipulation, fuckery, deception, lies. Be very, very cautious. And, you know, unfortunately, I gotta tell you guys, the masculines right now are facing this right now. Literally, they're going through this right now. Let me see if I feel all that. I know it's a lot, but we're going to take it because there's a lot of fucking energy this weekend. We have the King of Swords, somebody very emotionally detached, but also needing to make a decision. King of Swords is someone that has to make a decision. He's very communicative too. There is a decision here that needs to be made, and it's going to be pushed. I say that it's going to be pushed because look at what's here. And I told you guys, it's the Tower energy that we've been experiencing this week. You're not on the right path. Okay. You're not succumbing to the purging and the healing. Okay. You want to keep choosing poison cups. Okay. The universe will fucking intervene and it will not be pretty. Okay, this is the energy that a lot of you guys have been in. 10 of Swords, when you've chosen wrong. Think about the past when you've not listened to your gut. Think about the past when you've ignored all of the red flags and you put yourself in this situation. Do you want to go back to this? Right? This is the masculines too. Do they want to go back to this, or do they want to hit that Ace of Swords energy, which is a new beginning, truth and clarity? Or do they want to go and fuck up again and then be like this? That could be for either of you. You have the Queen of Swords. It's a fucking vibrational match here. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but it's not about the signs. See these two right here? It is a vibrational match. They both need to speak the truth. They both need to make a decision. Queen of Swords is very logical. So is the King of Swords, okay? Vibrational match. But they're both a little bit more emotionally detached right now. And for the feminines and the masculines, this is where they're at. They're both a little bit detached from each other, and it really is on purpose, because there's this Tower like energy that's happening right now, and it is, like I said, the final lap around the racetrack. So it would make perfect sense that this would be how they are. A period of detachment, probably no communication, and if there is communication, it would be very, very little. It would be very minimal. Okay, now you have here the Strength card. Strength is going to be needed to be able to make the right choice. Two of Pentacles is about having multiple options, having to choose, having to, you know, sometimes it's a card about finding balance, but it's about which do I choose. You're going to have to really dig deep to find the strength. What am I going to choose? Am I going to continue to choose fuckery? Or am I going to continue, or am I going to stay on the right path to abundance? Okay, I want to get a card or a couple cards off of the Good Tarot deck. Oh, that Tower energy. September is not quite going the way we had kind of expected. It's just not. And, you know, this just goes to prove that, you know, the energy is shifting so much that it's just hard for us to keep up with and for us to predict. And I think that's on purpose. I think that, you know, this Tower-like energy is just to keep us all on our toes, and because the energy is shifting so much that, you know what, it's just, how are you going to it changes daily is my fucking point, which is why these daily readings are very helpful. We have the Queen of Fire, but I'm feeling like I need something else. Queen of Fire is about being proactive. It's about taking action. No, nothing else, Spirit? Really? I feel it. Page of Air, twice. Page of Swords. That's a Page of Swords. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the Queen of Fire from the booklet. A lot of energy. It's insane. Okay, guys, hold on. Queen of Fire. In this book, it says creative collaborations, soul connections, passion inspired by spirit, artist. I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others, dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and inspire me to express my passions? Okay, so this is about opening yourself up to basically source energy here and allowing that sense of creativity and freedom to come through. And then we also have the Page of Air. Page of Air in this book. Give me a second. Where is it? There we go. Page of Air. Oh, it's a beautiful card too. Look at that. It's an angel with wings. Oh my God, look at the feathers up on the top. You see the random feathers kind of floating? New ideas, a theory not yet proven, curiosity, and new focus. This calls for greater investigation as we've only scratched the surface. I don't really know. That's interesting. If I explore this way of thinking, what can I learn? Well, this is about learning. Greater investigation. That's what that Page of Swords is about. Investigations. That's why we call it the card of stalking. Because they be investigating, all right. But looks like looks like there's gonna be some heavy investigations. As there should be. Honey, you don't want to choose wrong. All right, let's go ahead and get a card off of the Keepers of the Light deck. Spirit, a card please for the energy this weekend. For the Keepers of the Light deck. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Oh my God, look what it says. It says, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Holy motherfuck. All right, in the book it says, Shiva is one of India's trinity of male god figures. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, surrounded by stars, showing his connection to the cosmos, and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in India: creator, preserver, and destroyer. He is known as the destroyer because of his warrior-like energy and ability to destroy fear. He is a facet of the Divine Father energy and offers paternal protection, support, and guidance. He is also acknowledged as the cosmic dancer because he helps coordinate the interaction between Earth and the cosmos. He has the capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection to life itself. You are moving through a deep transition and things will be clearer from this point. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be. This is a powerful time as you will transcend the limitations that others have set for you. It's a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here with his sacred sound of Om to lead the way. How weird is this? I literally just last night saw this one post on Instagram talking about that Om is the vibration of the universe. So for you guys to go ahead and do maybe some chants and mantras right now that include Om would be fantastic to connect yourself to basically the universe, okay? This is a beautiful card too. Look at that. Rise up, honor your inner force with the freaking trident. I keep being shown the trident over and over and over and over every time I channel. And look what's above him, the motherfucking new moon. You can't make the shit up. He also has a third eye that is open here, okay? Open. It is not closed. So therefore, remember the saying, what do I tell you guys? The closer I look, the less I see. Because we got two eyes to see, right? We have two eyes to look and we have one eye to see. And this is what we use, okay? We trust this above everything else. We always trust our gut and our instincts. Now, sometimes we have to use logic. But for the most part, if you are high vibrational, you know we do everything through our third eye. Okay, so this is a beautiful reading for this energy this weekend. I know it's a lot. I know there's a lot of shit popping off. The energy is crazy because of that tower-like energy. And you guys know everything is on purpose, and it is collectively. It is not just me. It's not just you. It is collective. We are all feeling it. It's just on purpose. There's just nothing else I can say about it. It's not like, oh, there's an accident. You guys know there are no accidents. And as above, so below. Now, I'm going to try to get that reading done for you guys sometime today, hopefully by tonight, for the new moon in Virgo energy. Until then, I hope you guys are doing your purging. I hope you guys are just, you know what, feel yourself, feel your way through this tower-like energy, because there's nothing else we can do except feel. You remember, you got to feel it to heal it. And that's just what the fuck we're going to do. Now, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's xi_missy_xi. I have Twitter and Facebook. If you want to follow me there, go ahead and click on the box below. Reminder for Virgo sun signs. Because it's Virgo season, your readings are on sale. If anyone would like to book a reading with me, click the box below. I've been filling up insanely quickly recently because of all of the shifts and shit that's happening. So don't delay. If you want a reading, you know, try and email me right away, because as you guys know, it takes a few days to up to a week sometimes for me to be able to sort through all of my emails because of the amount that I get. Be patient. Everything is done in divine timing, and it is always the saying, patience is a virtue, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. I love you.